Oh, hey, what's up? It's been a while. Mike Rondo. Today we're doing Horizons. GLPs, which a blend that I'm usually hit and miss. So this is let's see, we got medium-bodied English mixture. Horizon combines exquisite Turkish Latakia, matured red Virginias, a touch of bright cured leaf. Is it flu? I can't see that, even with my glasses. Some Orientals. So yeah, anyway. We're going to give this a try. Let me take my glasses off here. It's a little warm in here. It's the lights. I turn the lights on. I may shut the lights off in the middle of this and it'll get dark in here, but so be it. I'm doing this midday. The neighbors, somebody's grilling, so there might be a party or something. This action happens, so I figured I'd come out here and do this now. It's been a little while, but today is also, what is it, my 4 years? I think it's 4 years that I've been doing this. Yeah, 2000, yeah, 4 years to the day. Hard to believe. I got over 2K subscribers now, which is crazy. This will be my 501 video. That's crazy. Been struggling to keep this lit. Oh, you know what? The smoke note here is really, really good. It's very spicy. In a good way. I'm not the English blend connoisseur, but this isn't strong. Kind of like a Northwoods. That's what it's reminding me. It's not like overpowering with the spices and whatnot. Let's see what we got here. Man, I'm an old man. Let me get my magnifying glass out. Yeah, it says approachable, so it kind of reminds me of that. So let's see what else we got here. Tobacco reviews. What do we got? I gotta clean this thing. This thing is a mess. Well, this is the form. I don't want the forms. Come on. Let's see. Yeah, so it's not like it's I would say the Latakia is not strong. It's not a lap bomb or anything like that. It's a good blend, to be honest. I'm a little surprised. I didn't think I would. I didn't think this is because it's hit and miss with GLPs, and they have the infamy of on this channel of having the worst blend that I've ever had, which is GLP's Cumberland. Was it Cumberland Gap or Cumberland? I can't remember it. This is certainly a home run. Now, I apologize for the videos. I haven't posted as much as I wanted to. Been busy with summer, work, actually with work. We got a lot going on. By the time I get home, I'm kind of burnt out and just want to relax. And even with reading, I'm a little behind in reading. I don't know what's going on with the birds lately today. So I'm a little behind my reading too. So, and plus with the bike stuff, I've been doing a lot with the bike stuff. I filmed a few videos for the bike channel, which I'll announce soon. But I had to get a new computer, a new laptop, because the 360 video, my video card, that laptop's like almost 10 years old. It just can't compete. So I got a new laptop coming. So I'll edit on that. And I'm probably going to do a 360 video in here because I did clean the shed up. It's still a bit of a mess. Not anywhere near where it was a week ago. Well, hopefully you're all having a good summer. It's been an interesting summer here. It's been hot. It's been comfortable. It's been rainy. It's been everything, but it's been overall. It's been okay. Not the best summer. Haven't used the pool that much. Had a little trouble with the pool because of the pollen. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. The beginning of June, we had a lot of tree pollen. Of course, my allergies were killing me, which they're bothering me today, but not as bad. It's gotten better. The tree pollen is reduced, and I got lazy with the pool. And I might have mentioned this last video. And that pollen settled on the bottom. I didn't run the filter as long as I should have, because normally during the day I leave it off, and at night I let it run, and it's usually fine. But this year, the pollen said no. So it was green, and I shocked it. It's blue, but it's a little bit cloudy. I use clarifier, but for some reason it's just not quite there yet. But I'm working on it. We're getting there. It's been a rough, and I went in there yesterday for the 4th, and there was still some green pollen. It's not algae. I know it's not algae because the way it kicks up and stuff, but it's not as much. So it's getting better. Probably by the time I close it, it'll be crystal clear. I mean, it's fine. The water's fine. It's just the pollen was a pain in the butt. I would recommend this one. This one, the smoke is a nice spicy, I'm not sure what I'd even call it, but, and even when it's like a peppery kind of taste that I'm getting. Almost like some cigars that I get. I get the pepper note. It's kind of like that. And as you can see, it smokes really well. Had a little trouble lighting it, but now once it's going pretty good. And just so you guys know, what does this say here? The finest, blah, 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 blah. You know, that type of stuff. So this comes in like the gum strips. And I can't remember what it's not flake. No, what the hell do you call that? I'm losing my mind here. I can't remember what it is. But it comes in the little gum strips, which I think is flake. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've really done reviews, and I'm out of sync. So I apologize. Although I have been smoking. I've been smoking that Captain Black there. That's really good. That Cavendish. I've been smoking that since I've done the review. I'm almost out of the bag. So that's a really good one. I like that one. And one of my favorite ones, Russ's ice cream sundae, or is it Sunday? Chocolate Sundae, I think I can't remember the name, but I've been smoking that as well. It's one of my favorite blends. I wouldn't put it on my top 5, but it's in there. I like it. But I mostly like it because my daughter, it's one of the few pipe blends that smells really nice, and she likes it. So that's why I really like it, to be honest. Now, whereas opposed to this is kind of like a tobacco smell. Not bad, though. This is very mild. I wouldn't even say medium. They say medium. I would say mild, like a step below medium. It's although it feels like a full body kind of thing, but it's very mild tasting and smelling, which is good. I like this. So this is kind of I'm glad I got 2 tins of this. This is kind of a home run. And I'm really digging that spice to it. Not that I'm an expert in English blends, but it must be the Orientals, I think. I don't think it's the Latakia, because I usually can detect that. That's not very strong in here, so I'm assuming the Orientals are prevalent here. And I'm not even getting like and of course I'm almost halfway, so that may change where the Virginias, once the bowl heats up a bit. And of course when you're puffing like a chimney or a freight train when you're doing a review, because you want the video to be 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you don't want to go longer than that if you try to. The bowl gets hot, and you get that Virginia flavor that comes out. Too strong, if you ask me, when you're doing a review. If you're doing what I've been doing, smoking out on the front porch or in the backyard, just enjoying the blend, it's not going to be a problem. But if you're doing what I'm doing right now, you probably get to the point where you're not going to enjoy the blend so much. And I think I run into that while I'm doing these reviews. And I do kind of mention that when I do my reviews, but I feel like it does encroach in my assessment of things when I'm doing stuff on this channel. And you guys might get the wrong impression, but just be mindful of that if you're watching my review and I'm starting to get a little sour because you get that smoker's kind of note type of thing. It's because and it's mostly with the Virginias, because every other blend, like a Burley, I don't get that. What else? Obviously Cavendish or something like that. You wouldn't get that. It's anything with a Virginia in it. Especially, I think a red Virginia kind of, I don't know, seems to be more potent, I guess. But I'm sure you experts completely disagree with me. Wow, look at that. See those lights? 80 degrees already. And the humidity is just awful today. I do like the spice. It reminds me of, what cigar did I have? It was long. It was like 5 years ago. Maybe like the summer of 2019. Oh shoot, what was it? I don't know if it was a Drew Estate one. I'm not sure what. Oh damn it, that's gonna bother me. But it's one of the first times I actually got the spicy note, because I'm horrible when it comes to getting these notes out of it. Blends and cigars and stuff, because I can't retrohale for the life of, I can't. I've tried, and every now and then I do. But most part, I don't. I got a deviated septum, and I just can't seem to train my brain to do that for whatever reason. I even tried that little tongue trick where you push the. It just doesn't. The brain doesn't want to do it. It reminds me of doing tricks on the bikes. The brain knows what to do and has done it, but the body does not want to cooperate at all. At 47, the body's pretty much made up what it wants to do when it wants to do it, and as much as your brain and you want to do something else, the body's like, I know what you want to do, it's just not going to happen. But in any case, and speaking of which, I got a nice gash bottom of my ankle there, and my shin, not my shin, my calf, from a pedal bite that came back on me, because I got the new bike, the modern freestyle bike, and that's got is it a coaster brake? I can't remember what they call it right now, but you have to, if you pedal backwards and you go to forward, it's got this jerky motion, and you got to kind of lock it in. And I'm not used to that. I'm used to the freewheel and going from that. And then I tried to, I don't know what I was doing, a trick or whatever, and I was coming back around. It's actually on videotape when I do it. I think I'm going to keep it in there because it's kind of funny. And the pedal kind of came back and bit me in the back here. It was like a bear trap. And it's funny because it's a plastic pedal, and it hurt. Not as bad as a bear trap, but it hurt. And those of you who know, us Gen Xers know about bear traps, you know what I'm talking about. But this is a home run. You know, this is pretty interesting that I'm 4 years in doing this video, and I'm not stopping by any means. I don't plan to. I've slowed down a bit, as you guys know, and that's more of a motivation thing. It's not that I don't like doing this. Like, I'm here today. I love doing this. I love talking to you guys on the camera. It's fun. It's still fun. I still like doing this, and I do want to get to 1,000 videos. I think I can do it. I probably would have been there already had I stuck with what I was doing year one and a half, where I was doing like a video every day, pumping it out. And that was fun at the time, but now I've been around a while. You kind of want to savor things, so you kind of do it a little slower. And, you know, YouTube doesn't make it exactly great for pipe smoking content or whatnot. So it's a little tough these days, but I am going to try to interject, and I've said this 1,000 times, and I really haven't done that because I'm still trying to figure it out. How do I inject like book talk? I know some of you like it, some of you don't. Or other things, general life stuff. I think I would like to bring in here. Maybe I do want to take the 360 camera and go on my walks and take you guys with me. I know a few of you have reached out in the comments and asked, hey, take us on your walk or whatever, which would be fun. That'd be fun, kind of interesting to do, I think. Especially with the 360, I can set it up where you got my point of view, then you got the point of view I'm looking at or whatever. So it could be interesting. Another interesting thing in the last 4 years with all this is I love when people comment on videos I did 4 years ago, 3 years ago, even a year ago. Like in some, and I got to be honest, some of the videos, like I've done the videos, and I don't remember everything I said in the video, so I kind of get lost with some of the comments. But eventually, it creeps back in. In the old days, I could remember when we used to podcast and we would do a show. I would remember everything I said. Of course, I'd edit it, so it would edit it, and it would be in my head, and I would remember it. So I could always reference something I said back then. With these videos, I can't reference everything I've said in the video. It's strange. It's just my brain hasn't been the same since I had COVID. So you throw in age, COVID, and all that, and who knows? Maybe I'm just getting Alzheimer's. Who knows? Hopefully not. I think that's my biggest fear is my brain going more than anything else. Because I cherish my brain more than any other thing because that's what makes us us, right? The brain. Of course, my vision as well. If I lost my vision, which I have poor vision now, because I gotta get that looked at too. But this is worth getting. I suggest this one. This is probably a good. This and Northwoods, if you want to try English blends, I would think those two blends, if you want to get into it. Me, I'm all over the place, so like, I'm not an expert in any blend. I just like to try everything and see what I like, as I think could, gets conveyed in these videos is kind of, it's either I like it or I don't like it, which puts off a lot of people with my videos, but hey, it is what it is. But this is a good one. This and Northwoods. For getting into English blends. Like, maybe it is a good, like Elizabeth, I can't, might be Elizabethan. There we go. I think that might be too much for a rookie. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. You do what I do. Just kind of just try everything, see what you like, and go from there. But if you're looking to ease in anything, I would think this. And I mean, I got to be honest. Now I've slowed my cadence, my rhythm down with puffing here. I've tried to at least, and I have to say, the Virginias aren't as fiery, if you will, or not giving the bitter taste that I normally would get because I'm past halfway, just a little past halfway. And this is usually get that taste. What I'm getting though is still that spice is kind of all the way through the bowl, which is unusual. I've never really gotten that. Usually I get it in the top portion, almost to the halfway, and then it kind of loses it, and then you get the Virginias kind of flaring up, and that takes over, or a Latakia kind of just dominates the whole thing, at least in my experience. I don't know if that's the same with any of you. Like anytime you, and I guess that's where the term lat bomb comes in, because anytime you put Latakia in something, it kind of can overpower, I feel, it can overpower things. I could be wrong though, because I'm still a rookie. I've only been doing this hobby for 5 years. And I gotta say, I don't take a deep dive like I was when I was first getting into pipe smoking, like in 2018, 2019, when I started watching videos in 2018 of people talking about pipe smoking and kind of getting me to that urge to try it, and then 2019 I kind of took the leap. After it was April of 2019, after I came back from Chicago with Star Wars Celebration, and I'd been around my friend James, who's a cigar smoker. He really got into it, but I was like, well, you know what? Everyone's going cigar smoking now, and I'm going pipe smoking, kind of, because that's kind of what I do. And I tried it, and I liked it, and yeah. So I've been all over the place with my trying things. So I'm still a rookie. I initially did those deep dives with blends and Englishes and all that and stuff. But as I started this channel, I just kind of, I basically winged it with the blends. Like either I like it or I don't like it. Even like this, most English blends I'm not a fan of. Although I think it was the end of last year. So like September, October, November, December, maybe even August. And maybe even the end of July, I was really getting into English blends. I think I did several reviews on English blends for that stretch, and I loved it. But then I couldn't get out of it. When I first started this channel, I was very much into, what do you call it there? Oh, now I'm drawing a blank again. The toppings, like with the flavors and stuff. I was all into that, like cookie, Christmas cookie, and I'm forgetting the term that we use for some reason. Oh, aromatic. There we go. And then I was into Cavendish. I go all over, and I was on a kick for Balkan, and I haven't been back since. I did like a little run of that, and then I never went back. So maybe I'll go and try. Still got some of that around here, so maybe I'll go back and try that and fall in love with that again. We'll see. But anyway, I've taken up enough of your time. I hope you guys have a good weekend. If you're in the States, I hope you had a great 4th and you have all your digits still attached and you didn't do anything too stupid. And I will see you guys soon. I'm going to get some more tobacco soon. Maybe next week or the weekend after that. We'll see. Till then, take care. See you soon.